The hardest lesson of my life has come to me late. It is that a nation can win freedom without its people becoming free. Life is like a confused teacher. First, she gives the test and then teaches the lesson. Life's a test, mistakes are lessons. But the gift of life is knowing that you have made a difference. Never blame anyone in your life. Good people give you happiness. Bad people give you experience. Worse people will give you a lesson. And best people give you memories. The most important lesson that man can learn from life is not that there is pain in this world, but that it is possible for him to transmute it into joy. The greatest lesson in life is to know that even fools are right sometimes. Don't waste another moment crying over what went wrong. If it wasn't a blessing, it was a lesson. The only mistake in life is the lesson not learned. Don't compare your life to others. You have no idea what they have been through. The greatest lesson in life is to know that even fools are right sometimes. You cannot live your life to please others. The choice must be yours. I have learned from my mistakes, and I am sure I can repeat them exactly. Don't let anyone ever make you feel you don't deserve what you want. I've never fooled anyone. I've let people fool themselves. They didn't bother to find out who and what I was. Instead, they would invent a character for me. I wouldn't argue with them. They were obviously loving somebody I wasn't. It is a lesson we all need to let alone the things that do not concern us. He has other ways for others to follow him. All do not go by the same path. It is for each of us to learn the path by which he requires us to follow him, and to follow him in that path. And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through, how you managed to survive. You won't even be sure whether the storm is really over. But one thing is certain. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what this storm's all about. Just remember, the world is not a playground, but a schoolroom. Life is not a holiday, but an education. One eternal lesson for us all, to teach us how better we should love. Don't let anyone ever make you feel you don't deserve what you want. You can't live your life for other people. You've got to do what's right for you, even if it hurts some people you love. I know what sport has given to me in my life, what opportunities I've had, and the lessons I've learned about myself and about life. Every one of us comes into this life with lessons to learn and gifts to give. You have to hurt in order to know, fall in order to grow, lose in order to gain. Because most of life's lessons are learned through pain. All things pass, and pain is temporary. It comes to teach a lesson, and when the lesson is understood, it disappears into the night. The whole inspiration of our civilization springs from the teachings of Christ and the lessons of the prophets. To read the Bible for these fundamentals is a necessity of American life. The trouble is, if you don't spend your life yourself, other people spend it for you. Don't run from lessons. They are little packages of treasure that have been given to us. As we learn from them, our lives change for the better. The most valuable lessons in life cannot be taught. They must be experienced. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Emerson, the road of life twists and turns, and no two directions are ever the same. Yet our lessons come from the journey, not the destination. I've also learned that the biggest lessons came from my biggest mistakes. Success is a process that continues, not a status that you reach. If you are alive, there are lessons to be learned. Lessons that come easy are not lessons at all. They are gracious acts of luck. Yet lessons learned the hard way are lessons never forgotten.